Morning to you, Bridget, and indeed, that is where we begin as we take a full look at the stories leading the way on this Wednesday morning. Jim Prentice putting an end to months of speculation on Tuesday by putting his government up for review.
And I am asking Albertans for a mandate to implement the changes that this province needs so badly.
Prentice confirming May 5th is Election Day in Alberta. He kicked off the 4-week campaign in Edmonton. It all comes on the heels of a controversial budget that included several tax increases and spending cuts. However, the Premier defending his plan, saying it's part of a long-term fiscal vision to restore the so-called Alberta Advantage.
Our government has put forward a 10-year plan, and Albertans now need the opportunity to judge that plan. They deserve the opportunity to compare the direction we would take this province to what others propose.
Now, Prentice kicked off the campaign about 10:30 yesterday, but his competition for the Premier's chair, they weren't far behind launching their own campaigns.
I'm running to be Premier. I don't run to be second place. We are working we're working like dogs, frankly, and we are doing with our eye on winning.
We have to change this government. Every regime falls. This is the time. Vote other than PC.
We are ready, we are strong, and we will give a clear alternative to the PC government. Yes.
Now, as for current slate of candidates, the NDP has been able to file a full roster, while the Wild Rose Liberals and Alberta Party are still working on their numbers. Meanwhile, a disqualified PC candidate in the Edmonton Decore riding is suing the party. Don Martin launching a $124,000 lawsuit against the Tories and the party's executive director, Kelly Charlebois. Court documents allege that Martin was dumped after the nomination committee falsely claimed he had bribed a fellow candidate. The suit adds Charlebois told Martin to voluntarily withdraw or risk a public disqualification. Martin says it's unfair. He hasn't seen any of the evidence used to disqualify him, including an affidavit from his unnamed accuser.
I was not offered any opportunity to see or respond to any evidence that was used against me, which in something like a political party, I think is abhorrent.
Martin was one of several PC hopefuls disqualified during the nomination process leading up to the election. Police officers confirmed they shot a dog in the city's north end this morning. Officers called out just before 4 o'clock to the area of 15th Street and Fraser Way on reports of a possible B&E. A police dog was tracking a suspect when it encountered a civilian dog that police say exhibited aggressive behavior. Officers fired at least one round at the animal. Witnesses say the animal was a pit bull. The dog was taken to an emergency vet clinic for treatment, but there's no word on its current condition. Homicide investigating after a body was found near the Edmonton riverbank. Police say a man's body spotted Tuesday afternoon near Government House Park. The body was discovered by a passerby at 99th Avenue, Grote Road. The man's name has not been released, neither has his age, and police have not said whether or not they are treating this as suspicious. Well, a good news update to a story City News first brought you Monday morning. Megan Butler says her truck was stolen outside her Morinville home Sunday morning. Inside, her husband's service medals and her service dog's vest. Well, after we aired that story, a Good Samaritan located the missing vest just north of Morinville. Later on, police tracked down the medals inside of the truck. Charges are now pending against 2 suspects. World Health Day, bringing awareness to the dangers that can come from unsafe food. Harmful bacteria living on food responsible for over 200 diseases, says the World Health Organization. That is why they have chosen food safety as this year's theme. 1 in 8 Canadians comes down with a foodborne illness annually. AHS has some easy tips that you can take to ensure that your family remains bug-free.
Something as simple as cleaning your hands frequently while you're preparing food, making sure that you're keeping raw food separated from cooked food, which is very easy to do. It's very easy to put cooked food back on the plate that the raw food just came of, and we really want to avoid that.
World Health Day, celebrated across the globe on April 7th with a new health topic each year. Well, more on a story we first told you about yesterday morning. A rare attraction at the Moutard Conservatory is causing quite a stink. There's still a steady stream, even early this morning, of visitors coming to catch a whiff of the corpse flower's overpowering stench. It has been in bloom since 3 a.m. Tuesday morning when it was at its most potent. If you'd like to see and possibly smell the putrid flower, time is running out. Window of opportunity only expected to last about 48 hours.
What does it smell like to you?
Oh, it smells like garbage.
But we've had steady visitors all the way through, so it's been really good to have it to be open for the 24 hours.
Actually, I woke up at 5:45 because I live out in Sherwood Park, so it was definitely worth it though.
Officials at the conservatory say they may be able to match the record crowds that they saw when the flower last bloomed back in 2013.